Good morning. I'm Reese Geringer, and this is the CTM Special Report. I'm here today with our principal, Mrs. Ryan, who will be retiring at the end of the school year. Mrs. Ryan has been here for quite some time and has done many wonderful things for our school. As the year comes to a close, we wanted to take some time to talk to Mrs. Ryan and reflect with her on time she spent here. Good morning, Mrs. Ryan.
Good morning, Reese.
First, let me thank you for taking the time to sit with us today and answer questions from the students at our school. We know you're very busy and appreciate this time with you. Let me start with an easy question. How long have you been a principal at St. Peter's?
7 years.
That's a really long time.
It certainly is.
One of our students was wondering what your favorite part was about being a principal.
Oh boy. Principals are very busy. We do many things. We do many things, but I think probably my favorite part of being principal is centered around the Catholic identity of our school. So I've been proud to be the spiritual leader of this community for 7 years now.
In the time that you've been here, I'm sure many classes have come and gone through the school. Shay O'Reilly was wondering if you have a favorite class that sticks out of your mind.
Impossible.
Okay. Haley Moran in pre-K wanted to ask you this question. Did you retire because you had enough of the kids?
Oh, that would never happen. Somebody could never spend as many years in education as I have and not like kids.
Okay. Why did you decide to retire?
Well, it was just time to retire. I've been as a teacher and as a principal in education for 36 years. And I just decided it's time to spend more time with my family, do some things that I want to do, and turn the leadership over to someone else.
That's a good reason to retire. We know you've worked very hard the whole time you've been here, but Carrie Morrison would like to know if you plan on doing any other jobs after you leave our school.
No paying jobs anyway. I will probably be doing some volunteer work, but I'm still researching some areas where I could be of some help to people with what I know.
How do you plan on spending your time once you retire?
Well, the first thing I'm going to do is enjoy my first summer off in many, many years. Principals don't get the summers off like students and teachers do. We work all year round. So I haven't had a summer off in a very long time. So that's my first project. Just enjoy the summer, spend some more time at the beach.
That's what I would do. I'm sure you have mixed feelings about leaving. There are probably feelings of excitement that you're going to be able to spend the rest of your time with your husband and grandchildren. But I'm sure there are some other feelings as well. Mrs. Ryan, are you sad about leaving our school?
Well, yes and no. There's always the sad times of leaving the people that you've worked with and that you care about for so many years. But there's also an excitement about moving on to a new phase of your life. It's very much the same for our 8th graders right now. They're in the same position I am. They're about to leave St. Peter's School. They spent many years here. They have some wonderful memories, but yet they're excited about moving on to their high school careers. And I feel the same way.
What do you think you're going to miss most?
The people.
Savannah Bellin asked, do you have a favorite memory of your time here?
Oh, wow. I could not name 1 or 2 or 3 memories, but my greatest memories center around traditions that we have here. I love Walk to the Park. I love the May procession. I love all the times I can gather all my teachers and all my students under one roof in the church, and we worship together in liturgy. It's mainly big events and people events that are my greatest memories.
Okay. We will certainly miss having you here next year. Ethan Hall has a question for you that I'm sure many of us are wondering as well. Will you come back and visit us next year?
Of course. I will pop in now and then just to say hi. I'll come to your shows. I'll come to the Christmas concert. And I'll probably come to graduation too.
Okay. We have seen your adorable grandchildren here at school on several occasions, and we can tell that you love them very much. Harry Morrison asks, do you plan on sending your grandchildren here someday?
Well, that would certainly be nice to have my grandchildren to go to the school where I was principal, but I'm afraid that can't happen. They live too far away. They live in Pennsylvania.
It would be great if they did come.
It sure would.
We do have one final question for you, Mrs. Ryan. What would you say is the most special thing about St. Peter the Apostle School?
That we are a very small family-oriented community, and that we laugh together, we get in trouble together,
Mhm.
but we do things together just like a family would do, and that's really important to me.
Okay. We would like to thank you for the years you've served, the service you've given to our school, and for all the lives you've touched as both a teacher and a principal. Thank you for taking the time to sit down with us today and answer these questions. We wish you all the best in the next phase of your life.
Thank you, Reese. I appreciate it, honey.
Thank you. I'm Reese Ganger, and this has been a CTN Special Report.